Hello, and welcome to a word of hope for Tuesday of the 5th week of Easter. The first reading from the Acts of the Apostles today is all about resilience. Mark Scannell, who is a former member of the province, former Dominican, and good friend of St. Albert the Great, has written a book entitled Resilience, the Ability to Rebound from Adversity. In it, he leans on a wisdom figure for him, Linda Graham, in defining resilience as the capacity within each of us, not just a few of us, to bounce back and get up when faced with adversities, challenges, difficulties, and even when faced with defeats. Today's first reading describes someone who did exactly that. Listen to the Acts of the Apostles. In those days, some Jews from Antioch and Iconium arrived and won over the crowds. They stoned Paul and dragged him out of the city, supposing that he was dead. But when the disciples gathered around him, he got up and entered the city. And it says then they went all over. They returned to Lystra and Iconium and to Antioch. Then they went and preached through Pisidia and Pamphylia. They went to Perga and Attalia and Antioch. In other words, Paul didn't stop doing what he was doing because of the horrific experience of having been stoned and left for dead. So resilient was Paul. He got up and he stayed on point. He stayed with his mission, no matter the setback of even having been stoned. It's a good thing for us to ponder in our own day today and even use examples from among us to bolster our faith and our ability to be resilient. I have a little friend here in Chicago, only 1 year old, who is struggling with neuroblastoma. He just went through his 4th round of chemotherapy. God bless him. And what a trooper he is. What a fighter. You should see him come out of all of these rounds of chemotherapy and come back to life and be radiant and be bubbly and be full and completely energize and re-energize over and over again his own parents and his grandparents. He bounces back as a baby 1 year old might do and brings life to everybody else. That's the challenge of resilience in our first reading and in our own lives. We have examples all around us. Let us use one another. Let us lean on one another as I lean on my little 1 year old friend to help me remain resilient in the face of whatever it is I have to face. God bless you all.